Hey guys, what's up? It's KroniX, and today I'm going to be talking about doing things that you don't want to do and being able to like overcome that. And it's something that I've had to face probably like the last 4 years of my life, and I've been done a terrible job at it until recently. Real quick about the gameplay. Obviously, you see me using the M4A1. It was my first week at school, and I needed to get a gameplay for you guys. So and as a lot of you know, I have chronic fatigue, so I couldn't just go out and like get a gameplay with my sniper because I literally would get home and be so tired I could hardly take my shoes off. And you might not be able to tell from this gameplay because like with M4A1 I did pretty well, but yeah, you might not be able to tell, but with this, when I pulled out the sniper and tried getting gameplay like that day, I was so inaccurate I couldn't do it. And I haven't been able to get a clip all week just because I've just been so tired when I'm doing this. So I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna be getting into more sniper gameplay on the weekends and being able to do that then. So, anyways, yeah, doing what you don't want to do. So, for an example for this is OCD. I have OCD, and that's like something that I literally have just gotten over the past. I think I got it like 4 years ago, and it's progressively getting worse. I actually got it from having strep throat too many times, and it's called Panda's disease. And it's a brain infection. It eats away at like a certain part of your brain, and it gives you OCD, and it's really weird. But it's been getting progressively worse. And something that I've noticed, like when I went to my psychiatrist, and he's the one that told me all this, that there was this like little toy he had, and it was sort of out of its. It was supposed to go into a ball, and it was all the person had made it so it was all spiky, and I'm like, that's really bothering me. I want to change it so it goes back into a ball. And he's like, you can't do that because the only way to fight OCD, and this works with basically anything, is to continue doing it for a prolonged period of time until the anxiety feeling that you get over it levels out. So at first it started like I noticed it, and then all of a sudden my agitation went up, and it was going up and up and up. And then it got to a tipping point, and this is really hard to do. So if you have, it's best to do this with a person who can push you along, sort of like working out. And it kept on pushing me up and up and up and up. And they said you have to keep holding it. You can't touch the ball. And eventually he said it's gonna level out. And then after probably like 30 minutes, we were just talking, and I kept looking at it, and eventually it leveled out. And the agitation wasn't going up, but it was at the highest point. And then all of a sudden it started going down and down and down. And then my OCD over the ball being messed up wasn't there anymore. And so OCD is a curable thing. I'm not just talking about OCD though. So the thing is, if you try and do that and then you stop at a certain point, it's gonna be harder the next time. So that's what happened to me with social anxiety. I had bad social anxiety, and I let it get the best of me, and I stopped going out just because it was uncomfortable. And then eventually got so bad that I couldn't even step outside without freaking out. Then slowly I pushed myself. I was like, you know what, I need to go. So every time I would try and do it, if I couldn't face it like full on, which would be so hard because my social anxiety was at such a high point, I would do more and more every time. So this is something that you do with homework. It's like if you get into a habit of not doing homework for a long period of time, and then you try and do it for a long period of time, it's not going to work. You have to do it for the same amount of time every day, and you have to keep on pushing yourself to be able to do it. And this literally will work with almost anything I can imagine. But the thing is, you can't stop. If you're gonna do it, you can't just go and then just give up, because then it's just gonna be worse the next time. You have to get to the point where your agitation gets to the highest, and then it's gonna level out, and then it's gonna drop down. And eventually, it will work. I'm telling you. It's proven by doctors and stuff. The guy I go to is like a social worker or something, and he basically just helps me with my life. And he's insanely smart, and he's the one that told me all this, and I'm giving this knowledge to you guys, hoping that maybe you guys can use this for something else in your life. So yeah, didn't know those guys were even boosting. I smacked them, and I will see you guys later. Peace.